Have you ever wondered about the disappearance of certain species from our planet? This question is not only intriguing, but also vital as we delve into the unraveling mystery of the Holocene extinction, also known as the sixth extinction. Our journey starts from the Holocene epoch, a period that commenced approximately 11,700 years ago, marking the end of the last ice age, a time when our world began to warm up, giving rise to the diverse and vibrant ecosystems we know today. But this epoch has a darker side, a side that is characterized by the disappearance of numerous species across our planet. The Holocene extinction is not a single event that happened in the distant past, but an ongoing process that has been unfolding for thousands of years. It is a slow, stealthy predator creeping through the centuries, claiming species after species in its relentless march. From the majestic woolly mammoths of the northern hemispheres to the humble frogs in our ponds, no creature is immune to its grip. As we stand in the 21st century, this extinction event is still very much a part of our reality. It is happening right now under our very noses, affecting a wide spectrum of species worldwide. The rate at which we are losing our biodiversity is alarmingly high, with species vanishing at a pace far quicker than what we have seen in the past. This extinction is not just about the loss of individual species, it's about the unraveling of intricate webs of life, the breaking down of complex ecosystems, and the profound transformations of our natural world. It's about the silent, creeping crisis that threatens the very fabric of life on Earth. The Holocene extinction is a mystery that is still being unraveled. Scientists and researchers across the globe are working tirelessly to understand its causes and impacts, to map its progression, and to find solutions to halt its advance. So the question is, what triggers such a broad and devastating loss of biodiversity? The causes of the Holocene extinction might surprise you. For centuries, we humans have been transforming the land around us to suit our needs. We've been clearing forests for agriculture, for cities, for roads. The result? Deforestation, and it's not just about losing trees, it's about losing habitats, the homes of countless species. When we remove these habitats, we push these species to the brink of extinction. But it doesn't stop there. Pollution, another human activity, is also a significant contributor. It's in the air we breathe, the water we drink, and the soil where we grow our food. Imagine the impact on other species. For them, it's an invisible killer. It alters their environments, poisons their food sources, and disrupts their reproductive cycles. Then we have overhunting. We might think it's a thing of the past, a practice of our ancestors. But it's still happening today, and it's pushing many species to the edge. And it's not just hunting for food. It's hunting for fur, for ivory, for trophies. It's a silent war against the animal kingdom, and we're winning. However, human activities are just part of the story. Climate change, a more complex issue, is another significant player. It's shifting weather patterns, raising sea levels, and increasing temperatures. These changes are wreaking havoc on habitats and species survival. They're forcing species to adapt quickly or perish. For instance, imagine a polar bear in the Arctic. As the ice melts, its hunting grounds shrink. It struggles to find food to survive, and it's not alone. Many species are facing similar challenges. In the end, it's a complex web of factors that are driving the Holocene extinction. Our actions, combined with changes in climate, are creating a hostile world for many species. We're altering habitats, disrupting food chains, and pushing species towards extinction. It's clear that our actions and changes in climate play significant roles in this ongoing extinction. The magnitude and speed of the Holocene extinction are alarming. This is especially apparent when we delve deeper into the specific species that have tragically disappeared during this epoch. Consider the woolly mammoth, a majestic beast that once roamed the earth in vast numbers. These colossal creatures were a testament to the grandeur of nature, yet they fell victim to the relentless onslaught of the Holocene extinction. They were not alone. The saber-toothed tiger, a fearsome predator of prehistoric times, also met a similar fate. These are but two examples, mere drops in the ocean of species that have been wiped off the face of the earth. The western black rhinoceros, the passenger pigeon, the Caribbean monk seal, the list goes on. Each of these species, once vibrant and teeming with life, has been erased from existence. Each loss, a blow to the intricate web of life that sustains us all. The speed at which this is happening is particularly disconcerting. It's estimated that the rate of extinction during the Holocene epoch is between 100 and 1,000 times higher than natural background rates. This is not just a statistic. This is a reality that we're living in, a reality that sees the loss of biodiversity at an unprecedented scale. The golden toad of Costa Rica, the baiji dolphin of China, the Pyrenean ibex of Spain. Each of these species have disappeared in the blink of an eye in the grand scheme of Earth's timeline. Their loss signifies not only a reduction in the richness of our planet's biodiversity, but also a disruption in the delicate balance of ecosystems. The dodo bird, the Tasmanian tiger, the Javan tiger, their names now echo in the annals of extinction, a haunting reminder of what we stand to lose. The rapidity of these disappearing acts is a jarring wake-up call, a clarion call for change. The disappearance of these species is a stark reminder of the dire situation we're facing. It's a call to action, a plea for us to re-evaluate our relationship with the natural world and to step up our efforts in conservation. Because if we don't, who knows which species will be next? The extinction of a species doesn't just mean one less creature in the world, it has far-reaching consequences. When we think of extinction, it's easy to imagine it in isolation, as though the disappearance of a single species is an isolated event, but that's far from the truth. Imagine, if you will, a finely woven tapestry. Each thread represents a species intricately connected to others, forming a beautiful and balanced picture of life on our planet. Now, what happens if you start to pull out these threads one by one? The first consequence of species extinction is a disruption in the ecosystem. Ecosystems rely on balance. In the web of life, every creature plays a role. Whether it's a predator keeping a certain population in check, a pollinator enabling plants to reproduce, or a decomposer recycling nutrients back into the soil, remove one species and that balance can be toppled. This brings us to the second consequence, a ripple effect through the food chain. Life on Earth is interconnected through intricate food webs. When one species goes extinct, its predators lose a source of food and its prey multiply unchecked. This can lead to further extinctions and a drastic reduction in biodiversity. Biodiversity, the variety of life on Earth, is not just a measure of the number of species, it's also about the richness of ecosystems and genetic variation within species. This diversity is crucial for the resilience of ecosystems and our planet as a whole. It's what allows life to adapt to changes, to recover from disturbances, and to evolve. But when species go extinct and biodiversity plummets, our planet becomes less resilient. We lose potential sources of new medicines, new foods, and new technologies. We lose the services that nature provides for free, like pollination, waste decomposition, and climate regulation. And we lose the intrinsic value of nature, the joy of living in a world teeming with life. The loss of one species can trigger a domino effect in our ecosystems. And as these dominoes fall, we risk toppling the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. Despite the grim reality, there is still hope for the future. Now, that's a phrase we need to hold on to, especially as we navigate the complexities of the Holocene extinction. The beauty of our world is in its biodiversity, and the key to preserving this lies not only in the hands of governments and large organizations, but also in the actions of each individual. Conservation efforts are underway worldwide, with governmental bodies and non-governmental organizations alike taking a stand against the rapid loss of species. Countries are setting aside areas of land and water as protected habitats, creating safe havens for species under threat. These protected areas are vital, providing zones free from the destructive forces of urban development, pollution, and over-harvesting. But it's not just about creating protected areas. Many organizations are also working on breeding programs for endangered species, a kind of insurance policy against extinction. They're also rehabilitating damaged ecosystems, restoring them to their former glory, and in the process creating homes for species on the brink of extinction. And let's not forget about the smaller but equally crucial efforts, the local conservation projects that protect individual species and their habitats. The community initiatives that clean up local rivers, plant trees, and promote sustainable living. These grassroots efforts are the heart and soul of conservation, proving that everyone can play a part in preserving our planet's biodiversity. But what can you, as an individual, do? Well, the answer is a lot. You can support conservation organizations, reduce your carbon footprint, avoid products that harm the environment, and educate others about the importance of biodiversity. Your actions, no matter how small, can make a significant impact. As we stand on the precipice of the Holocene extinction, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, But remember, hope is not lost. Conservation efforts are making a difference, and with each individual action, we're taking steps towards a more sustainable future. The future of our planet's biodiversity lies in our hands. Together we can make a difference. And that, my friends, is a cause worthy of our collective effort.